everyone, it's Jessica, and this is your Gracious Health Workout, which we're going to focus on your core today. To get started, let's go ahead to get in the right position. We'll start on our knees, and what I want you to do is extend your hips so you're kneeling nice and tall. You're going to tip over, land that hand down on the ground, nice and strong, pressing your hips forward, hand nice and big on the floor underneath your shoulders, opposite leg out. You can feel free to leave your hand on your hip or extend it straight out. It's totally up to you. Just take a nice deep breath. Our verse for today is Isaiah 30:18. For the Lord longs to be gracious to you. He will rise up to show compassion to you. For the Lord is a God of justice. Blessed are those who wait for him. Just want you to take a second to take that in, breathing nice and deep. Alright, and we'll actually switch exercises really quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay down on the same side. Feel free, you can have your arms straight out and then make it a little pillow, or you can have your arm bent to be a pillow. You're going to bring one leg in front, the bottom leg is out, nice and straight. And then from here, you're going to have your hand on your hip, kind of more towards your back, close to your spine, so you'll feel a muscle kind of engage while you go. So from here, you're going to bring that knee, toes nice and strong, pointing towards the ground. You're going to extend up and extend back. Then you're going to hold here, and then you're going to bring it back down. Hold, 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 and then back down. Okay, so the reason why I chose this verse today from Isaiah 30 was I was reading it last night, and it just felt like there's so few people who really marry God's graciousness, his compassion, and his justice. But then as I was reading Isaiah, it's just filled with it because there's a lot of judgment there, but you see his compassion and his graciousness, that he is longing to be gracious to you. So I just want us to recognize his holiness and all of his different characteristics and how they blend together, because that's what makes him so holy and makes him so perfect. And I think it's hard for us to see because we don't necessarily see them as so intertangled. Alright, you're going to extend, you're going to hold the top, hold, hold, hold. Really push, extend back, up, 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 and relax. Before we go to the other side, we're going to roll on our back and do a couple quick glute bridges. So, shoulder blades down and back, hands pressing in along your sides, feet flat on the floor, and you're going to press in through your heels. You're going to lift up, you're going to hold, squeeze your glutes, and then roll back down. Up, squeeze, and roll back down. And then I felt like this was perfect for a core workout because your core is your whole middle, front and back, and a lot of people don't always think about their back and their glutes as part of their core. So I felt like this could be a good marriage of thinking of God's graciousness and compassion along with his justice, along with our glutes and our back being a part of our core. So I hope you're enjoying thinking about just how awesome our God is and how holy he is. Holy and perfect. All of his attributes are what make his holiness. Alright, and we're going to just hold at the top. Hold, hold, hold. And we're just going to do a little pulse at the top. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes together. 3, 2, 1, relax. Then we're going to head over to the opposite side. We'll start with that modified side plank. So again, start from that kneeling position. Bring that hand down underneath your shoulder. Extend that leg all the way out. I normally press the top of my foot in, but you can do it either way. So you can just take a nice deep breath. You guys are doing good. And really press that bottom hip forward. And then the last line of it is, blessed are those who wait for him. It's just such a good reminder that our patience and our waiting does matter. Now that actually makes us blessed, because he's waiting, he's longing to show compassion to everyone. So if you're waiting for justice, just be patient. God has it. He's in control, and just trust in him. And part of trusting in him means knowing about his characteristics and knowing his attributes. All right. Now we're going to lay down, work on our glute medius. So again, it could be all the way extended, relaxed, or the top arm in, opposite hand in front. Bring that top leg in front, toes pointing towards the ground. It's important. Extend back and up. And the toes should be pointing towards the ground the entire movement. So even when you're at the top, my toes are angled a little bit down. It's not very exaggerated, but part of that's just because of how much range of motion you have. So just aim to go back. So point it down, back up, squeeze, and then back down. So if you want to check if you're activating the right muscle, put it on your hip. That muscle right by your spine should be, contracting, making it a little bigger. That's the muscle we're working on. Glute medius. It's interesting. I was reading something. I think it's interesting that your glute medius can help. Glute medius strength can help with Achilles tendonitis or heel pain. So there you go. You've got that information. But that's nothing compared to the goodness of God. Alright, we're going to squeeze and hold at the top. Hold, hold, hold. And relax. Now we're going to do a couple of planks and bird dogs over here. So you're going to have your hands right underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. And we're going to do a couple of bird dogs to start. So what I want you to do is to extend one arm out and then extend the opposite leg, trying not to arch your back, just keeping it nice, straight, and strong. Pointing those toes, reach, reach, reach. And back down, trying not to move. We'll switch sides. Arm out, nice and long. Leg out, nice and long. Hold, hold, hold. You're doing good. And relax. Again, opposite side, nice and long, extend. If you feel like you're arching or moving too much, do one limb at a time. Don't go both at the same time. And relax and switch. What we're doing right now might not seem like we're doing a lot, but we are. So if you feel like you're getting tired, don't worry, totally normal. And relax. We're going to do one more each side, and then we're going to switch. Alright, and our last one. Nice and long. Think about being a nice long line. Looking down. Alright, and now we're going to do a quick plank. You can always modify. Go on your knees or your elbows. I'm going to stay on my wrists, so it's more like a top of a push-up position. So hands nice and big. Shoulders pressing out away into the sky. Then we're going to lift up. Hold, hold, hold. Again, totally fine if you're on your knees. Just keep holding, pressing, pushing through all parts of your hand. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job. And now we're going to end with, glute bridges. I'm sorry. Okay, so when we're here, I'm going to press the leg I'm not working, those toes, the top of the foot into the ground. Upper back nice and strong. And we're going to start pointing those toes, bringing that leg into the sky. So keep driving it up. Really thinking about engaging your glutes. You're nice and strong. You're almost done. Just thinking about being waiting and being patient at the end. That's how you're blessed. And patience is a spiritual gift. It's one of our characters that we develop with God. So just keep waiting. And part of what makes it easier to wait is knowing Him, knowing that He is all these things. He's gracious. He's compassionate. He's a God of justice. That's what makes Him so special. All right, we're almost done. All right, on this last one, we're going to hold at the top, hold, and do a little circle at the top. You're doing good. 2, 1, other way. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, but we still have another leg. All right, opposite leg presses in, toes pointed to the ceiling. You're doing good. Make sure you're breathing. You can always smile. Smiling helps you to breathe more naturally. So, it's a 2 for there. And I want you just to take in right at the end that the Lord longs to be gracious to you. And really just carry that in throughout your day. That He wants to extend His grace to you. He wants to give you gifts that you don't deserve. All right, we're almost done. 2, 1, hold at the top, little circles. Little circles. Really try to make these precise, really thinking about where your leg is in space. Really trying to control that leg the whole time. And switch. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, everyone. That was such a great job. I hope you enjoyed this Gracious Health workout, and I can't wait to hang out with you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.